Hey everybody, welcome to Atkinson Pool. Today's swim meet versus the Lincoln Sudbury Warriors against Concord Carlisle girls. And on the other side, it's the Lincoln Sudbury Warriors going up against the Acton Bozboro boys. Welcome to Atkinson Pool. I'll be your host for this fun event. Might have to make a few camera adjustments here and there, so bear with me. And apologies in advance if I butcher a few names. But we're going to be getting underway. The cheers have already been done. It's mayhem on the deck. Event number one is the girls 200-yard medley. From Concord, Ali Quoto, Phoebe Zimmerman, Ileana Benson, and Naomi Benyo. For the Warriors, in lane 2, Regina Cisse, MJ Phillips, Corinne Bronson, and Izzy Murphy. For Concord, in lane 3, Phoebe Renvy, Reese Phillips, Caroline Hollywood, and Tess Ward. For the Warriors in lane 4, it's Lorelei Hogan, handing off to Lydia Mossy, who will then be going to Bella Newburn and Maya Particelli. In lane number 5 for Concord, it's Alana Lean, Ainsley Hout, Elizabeth Reeling, and Lily Solis. For the Warriors, we've got Logan Bulot in lane 6, Hannah Robinson, Tamara Popovsky, and Lila Palmer. In lane 7 for Concord, Tanvi Malav in starting things off. And then I believe it's Gabby Fleming Monagle and Faith Clark, handing off finally to Elsa Waters. In lane 8 for the Warriors, Claire Maltby will be going over to Caroline Kane, handing off to Josie Brumbaugh and Lil Sullivan rounding it out for lane 8. We'll be getting underway shortly. A little bit of a preview of what you might be seeing at DCLs in a couple weeks. Just a little note about our scoreboard for those of you keeping score at home. The new one's on its way. Sometimes lane 8 works, sometimes it doesn't. Hopefully tonight will be a little better than days past, but if lane 7 or 8 does take a 1, 2, or 3 spot, I will be sure to update you on the times, or at least I'll try. For you watching at home, lane 1 is at the top of your screen, lane 8 at the bottom. And we're off. Alana Lane looks like she got the first touch on that 25. As she comes into the wall, handing off to her teammate Ainsley. Lorelei Hogan handing off to Lydia Mossy on the breaststroke. Lydia desperately trying to close the gap between 1 and 2. And she's doing just that. Taking it down from about a swimmer's length, swimmer's length and a half, down to just 1 swimmer's length. Handing off to Bella Newbern. And Elizabeth Reeling for Concord. Concord regaining that half length. As we transition into freestyle. Lily Soilis. Maya Parcelli making it really interesting. Closing the gap. Concord taking 1, LS taking 2. Looks like LS getting the 3rd spot as well. That's that team of Bullock, Robinson, Popovsky, and Palmer. That was a hell of a race. All right, that brings us over to event number 2, boys 200-yard medley relay. Maximilian Kaufman is in lane 1 for AB. He'll be handing off to Prakal Saxena, Ian Chen, and Chris Chen. For the Warriors, Aiden Rusk in lane 2 is handing off to Luke Yazdani, Kerry Jin, and Clark Thompson. For AB in lane 3, Mahet Abakulet, pardon me, will be handing off to Mikhail Sidorov, Aramax Forsyth, and Johan Maliat. For the Warriors in lane 4, it's Grant Jackson handing off to Drew Simon, Elijah Dimov, and Aiden McKenzie. For AB in lane 5, Andrew Liu, Victor Au, Cody Cowan, and Takuma Sturman. In lane number 6, it's Finn Larson, Nico Barrera, Graham Skelly, and Mateo Krebs for the Warriors. That was lane 6. In lane 7 for AB, Kevin Wang, Aria Doriana, sorry in advance, over to Benjamin Zhu and Braden Moran. In lane 8 for the Warriors, it's Tice Harden, Ollie Adams, Adam Mold, and Harvey Andrews. AB making the turn. Drew Simon closing the gap on the breaststroke. As we transition into fly, AB will be first into the wall. Elijah Dimov closing things further. It's going to come down to the freestyle. Elijah narrowing the gap. The handoff to Aiden McKenzie. Simultaneous turn. McKenzie turning it on. Just into the wall. It's McKenzie. Just ahead of Sturman. That was an amazing race. It looks like lane 6. That team of Finn Larson, Nico Barrera, Graham Skelly, and Teo Krebs taking the 3rd spot. Some smiles at the blocks. All right, that brings us over to event number 3, which is the girls 200 freestyle. In lane 1, we've got Chloe Reynolds from CC. Logan Bulot is going to be in lane 2 for the Warriors. Sarah Nadzo in lane 3 for Concord. Lorelei Hogan in lane 4 for the Warriors. Bea Turretini is in lane number 5. Bella Newbern is right next to her in number 6 for the Warriors. Hannah Baldini in lane 7 for Concord. And Colby Graff in lane number 8. And they're off. At the first turn, that's Hogan and Turretini neck and neck. Turretini gave up a little ground on the turn, but then took it right back. Neck and neck for Hogan and Turretini. As we go into the final 50, Turretini seems to have just edged out a lead. Turretini first into the wall. Hogan's going to have to dig deep. Nadzo cruising in for 3rd. Turretini taking first place honors. Hogan just coming in short. And Nadzo taking 3rd. All right, event number 4, the boys for the 200-yard freestyle relay. Michael Key for AB in lane 1. Henry Wiley for the Warriors in lane 2. Omar Garia. Great. Sorry. Omar is in lane number 3. Thomas the Torpedo Epic is in lane number 4. Evan Shan is in lane 5 for AB. Jacob Goodman is in lane number 6. Kishan Gohil is in lane number 7. And Adam Mold rounds it out in lane number 8. Epic out in front by about a swimmer's length, followed by 2 AB swimmers. Epic makes the turn for the final 25 with a comfortable lead. Followed not by 2 AB swimmers. Epic already qualifying for states in this event. So Epic takes 1, surrounded by Evan Shan from AB in lane 5 and Omar in lane number 3. All right, it's IM time. This is event number 5, the girls' 200-yard IM. Kathy Wang is in lane number 1 for Concord. Nina Fergali is in lane 2 for the Warriors. Phoebe Renyi is in lane number 3 for Concord. Hannah Robinson is taking number 4 for the Warriors. Alana Lean is in lane 5. Lydia Mossy is in lane number 6 for the Warriors. Mena Chef is in lane number 7 for Concord Carlisle. And Rachel Goldman rounds it out in lane number 8. It's Alana Lean out front for Concord. The real battle looks like it's between 2 and 3. That's Hannah Robinson. And Phoebe Renyi. Lydia Mossy closed a little bit of the gap on that in lane number 6. They transition into breaststroke. Hannah making a run in the breaststroke. As is Lydia. Closing the gap. It's a big gap to close for the freestyle. Oh, Phoebe's slightly extended her lead on the freestyle. Phoebe sealed things up for herself on that turn for second place. Alana in taking that first place spot. Hannah Robinson in 3, Lydia Mossy in 4. All right, this is event number 6, which is the boys 200 IM. Luke Yazdani is up in lane 2 for the Warriors. Takuma Sturman is in lane 3 for AB. Elijah Dimov is in lane number 4. Victor Au in lane number 5 for AB. Kerry Jin in lane number 6 for the Warriors. Mehmet Akbulut is in lane number 7, and Lidor Dimov is in lane number 8 for the Warriors. Boys are off and running. Got ourselves a race for 1 and 2. Elijah just ahead on the first leg of the butterfly. Maintain that lead. Oh, what a great turn. As they transition into breast. Elijah not relenting. Victor actually picking up a little bit. Going to come down to the freestyle. Again, a great turn by Elijah. That's going to help him seal this deal. Victor coming in a strong second for AB. And then followed by more AB swimmers in the 3 and 4 spot. That's Mena and Tacoma Sturman. All right, it's splash and dash time. Event number 7 is the girls' 50-yard freestyle. Got McKenna up in lane number 1 for Concord. Lila Palmer in lane 2. Tess for Concord in lane 3. Maya Particelli in lane number 4. Elizabeth Reeling in lane number 5 for Concord. Katie Mounts in lane number 6. Isabella Ramirez in lane 7 for Concord. And Caroline Kane in lane number 8. It's close across the board. Particelli. Oh! 0.1 off. Great swim. Elizabeth Reeling just nudging out Maya by 0.1. Third place honors go to Katie.
Can I say hi to the fans?
Yeah, hold on. We've got Lydia Mossy coming in here. Let me announce the names for the boys. We've got 2 heats for the boys. This is event number 8, the 50-yard freestyle. Logan Plate for AB in lane 1. Aiden McKenzie for Lincoln Sudbury in lane 2. Johan Malliot in lane number 3 for AB. Grant Jackson for the Warriors in lane number 4. Andrew Liu for AB in 5. Mateo Krebs in lane number 6 for the Warriors. Braden Moran in lane number 7 for AB. And Aiden Rusk in lane number 8.
What up, fans? I'm really hoping you're enjoying the Army tonight. We've got some tough competition out here, but hopefully we bring it home. Go Warriors!
Little positive affirmations there going on as the boys start to boil some water here. Really tight between 1, 2, and 3. Grant Jackson coming in hot. 23.91. Andrew Liu for AB taking the 2 spot. Mateo Krebs coming in number 3 with a 24.69. Nice. 4 spot goes up into lane number 1. That's Logan from AB. Well done, boys. Heat number 2 is on deck. We've got Durakar from AB in lane 1. Daniel Guo from the Warriors in lane number 2. Prakal Saxena from AB in lane 3. Tice Harden in lane 4. for the Warriors. Ario Dorene, Forsyth in lane number 5 for AB. Ollie Adams is in lane number 6 for the Warriors. And Aramex Forsyth is in lane number 7. Heat number 2, boiling the water. Got a little outside smoke going on in lane number 7. Taking the 3rd spot. Aramax. Well done. Tice taking first place honors in that heat, followed by his teammate Ollie Adams. All right, we are going to transition over to diving. From my vantage, where I am here at the pool, I have a real hard time hearing the diving calls, so I am going to be going on mute. We'll adjust the camera a little bit to have a better view of the dive well, but I will be on mute during the diving. We'll remain on mute during warm-ups. I'll probably come off just to make sure everybody's still listening, and we'll go from there. So we're going to transition over to diving, and we'll be back for swimming in about 20 minutes or so. Just a quick update. The diving competition is about midway through. They actually started it during some of the swim events, so I do apologize. Was unaware of that. But it's like one of those my kids don't tell me anything kind of moments. But enjoy the diving. I'm going to go back on mute. Warm-ups are happening concurrently, and we'll be back in the pool with some more action very shortly. All right, we're going to be back in the pool in just a minute or so. Make some adjustments here. All right, so this is event number 11. This is the girls' 100-yard butterfly. Menace Sheath is in lane number 1 for Concord. Olivia Zhu is in lane 2. Caroline Hollywood is in lane number 3 for Concord. Bella Newbern in lane 4. Ainsley Hout in lane number 5. Corinne Bronson in 6 for the Warriors. Reese Phillips in 7 for Concord, and Lillian Janigian in lane number 8. I'll adjust the camera a little bit more in between these two heats. Newbern into the wall. We're number 1. Caroline Hollywood takes number 2. Ooh, sorry, didn't get number 3, but the number 4 spot goes to Ainsley. All right, do a little bit of adjusting here to get a little bit more of the pool in. All right, that should be better. Get that lane 8 corner. All right, let me rattle off the boys here. We got Nico Barrera up in lane number 2 for the Warriors. Tacoma Sturman in lane number 3. Elijah Dumoff for the Warriors in lane 4. Cody Cowan in lane number 5 for AB. G. Skells, Graham Skelly in lane number 6 for the Warriors. Benjamin Zhu in lane number 8 for AB. And Lidor Dimov in lane number 7 is Benjamin, and Lidor is in lane number 8, rounding out this heat. All right, event number 12. Boys, 100-yard butterfly is in the water. Cody just out in front, being chased by both Graham Skelly and Elijah Dimov. Dimov again with an insane turn. Cody not relenting. Graham Skelly, though, making a play. Let's see if Elijah can get another turn in. His turns are fantastic. Graham Skelly giving Elijah a run. Oh, tied for second. That, let's see, we've got Elijah taking 1, Cody and Graham Skelly coming in with identical times of 57.60 for second place. Very exciting race. All right, that brings us up to the girls' 100-yard freestyle. Allison Liu is going to be up in lane 1 for Concord. Tamara Popovsky in lane 2 for the Warriors. Lily Soilis in lane number 3 for Concord. Lorelei Hogan in lane 4. Tess Ward is going to be in lane number 5 for Concord. Maya Particelli is in lane number 6 for the Warriors. Sarah Nadzo is in lane number 7. And Katie Moons is in lane number 8, rounding out this heat for the Warriors. Oh, it does look like we have a scratch. Tess Ward, lane number 5. Hogan into the wall first. Followed by Lily from Concord. Maya and Sarah battling it out for 3 and 4. As is Tamara Popovsky, who came off a great turn, taking the 3 spot. Maya coming in 4. Some good points for LS. All right, we've got a second heat of the 100 girls 100 freestyle. Rosie Mowat is in lane number 1. Kara McCormick for the Warriors in lane 2. Tessa Renier is in lane number 3. Izzy Murphy is in lane number 4 for the Warriors. Isabella Ramirez is in lane 5. Cam Buot is in lane number 6. Catherine Dillon is in lane 7. And Leah DeNormandy is in lane number 8 for the Warriors. Logan Buot, everybody, saying hi. Logan cheering on her sister. Isabel Murphy and Isabella Ramirez neck and neck in this heat. Isabella taking the lead on that third turn, or that second turn rather, as they head into the third turn. Isabella looking strong. Izzy Murphy giving chase. Good heat for Isabella, as it was for Izzy Murphy. And Cam Bullock taking the third place honor. All right, we're going to transition over to the boys. 2 heats, 100-yard freestyle. Logan Plate is in lane number 1. Finn Larson for the Warriors in lane 2. Mikhail Sidrov is in lane number 3. Drew the Drewski, the big Ladrewski Simon, is in lane number 4 for the Warriors. Andrew Liu is in lane number 5. Aiden McKenzie in lane 6. Kevin Wang in lane number 7. Clark Thompson rounds it out for the Warriors in lane number 8. Once again, from top to bottom, we got Plate, Larson, Sidorov, Simon in lane 4, Lou in lane 5, McKenzie in lane 6, Wang and Thompson. Simon just in front of Lou. I think it's because of that long reach. Simultaneous turns. So it's going to be close. Again, simultaneous turns. Oh, Lou just takes him on the turn. Strong finish by Lou. Taking the 1 spot. Simon in at 2. Battle for 3rd. Go all the way up in lane number 2. That's Finn Larson. All right, so we're coming up on heat number 2 of this 100-yard boys freestyle. Chris Chen is up in lane 1. Adrian John for the Warriors in lane 2. Duracar is in lane number 3. Harvey Andrews is in lane 4 for the Warriors. Forsyth is in lane number 5. Henry Wiley in lane 6 for the Warriors. And Jacob is in lane number 7 for AB. First place honors goes to Harvey Andrews in that, with his teammate Henry Willie coming in second. Good heat, boys. All right. Let me get set up for the 500. Event number 15. This is the girls' 500-yard freestyle. And you know what the 500 means. It means it's time to order dinner. Tonight's 500 races are brought to you by Pawnee in Sudbury. I'll tell you, when my kids come home from college, where do you want to go eat? Pawnee. Fine Indian food. The best around. Located in Sudbury, Mass. All right, while you guys are ordering dinner, I'll rattle off the names for event number 15, the girls 500-yard freestyle. Emmy Taylor is up in lane 1. Cecilia Mossy is in lane number 2 for the Warriors. Hannah Baldini in lane 3 for Concord. Colby Graff, a.k.a. Sunshine, in lane number 4. And we've got B. Turretini. I hope I'm saying that correctly because I'm Italian myself, and if I'm butchering that one, I'm in trouble. Is in lane number 5. Josie Brumbaugh in lane number 6. Chloe Reynolds is in lane 7, and Regina Cisse is in lane number 8. Well, it looks like we have a scratch in 8, so we'll be going with 7. Concord out in front early. But it's a marathon, not a sprint. All right, we're just about halfway. Turrettini in the lead comfortably, followed by Hannah Baldini. And Colby Graff. All right. Final lap for Tarantini. Comfortable lead. Baldini gonna take second. Colby, Graff, Sunshine trying to find a second gear. Take as much time off as she can. Taking third.
Season debut.
Emmy Taylor and Cece Mossy battling it out up in lane 1 and 2. Oh, Cece turning it on. Where did that come from? Cece Mossy not relenting on that final lap. Good for 5th place. All right, up for the boys. If you haven't ordered dinner from Pawnee yet, I highly recommend doing it right now. Up in the boys, this is event number 16, 500-yard freestyle. We've got Ollie Adams. Comeback story of the year, fresh off of a shoulder injury. We're going to see how he holds up in lane 2 for the Warriors. Cody Cowan for AB in lane 3. The Torpedo, Thomas Epic in lane number 4. Evan Shan in lane number 5. Jacob Goodman in 6 for the Warriors. Ian Chen is in 7. And Kerry Jin rounds it out in lane number 8. Epic out of the gate a little early there. But he's a veteran at the 500, knows what he's doing. Given chase by 2 AB swimmers. Epic saving his kicks apparently for DCLs. Final lap for the Torpedo. Epic into the wall, 4:57.86. Earlier this year, Thomas took the LS record that has stood for over 30 years. At the end of the season, his name will be up on the board. Evan Shan coming in second. Cody Cowan taking third. Ollie Adams making that comeback up in lane 2. Lane 6, Jacob Goodman taking the 4 spot. Ollie Adams taking 5. Kerry Jin coming in. All right, it's relay time. Splash and dash relay. This is event number 17, the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. In lane 1, it's Waters, Eckler, Dillon, Kuzo. Lane 2 for the Warriors, Fragali, McCormick, Graff, and Cisse. For Concord in lane 3, it's Lou, Hollywood, Ramirez, and Hahn. For the Warriors in lane 4, Popovsky, Mounts, Palmer, and Particelli. In lane number 6 for CC, Phillips, Nadzo, Ward, and Turretini. In lane number 6, Lydia Mossy, Hannah Robinson, Goldman, and Isabel Murphy. In lane 7, it's Butler, Martin, Fortier, and Mongali Fleming. And in lane 8, it's Sullivan, Brumbaugh, DeNormandy, and Janigian. Crowd comes alive here on the deck as our AB swimmer finishes up the 5. All right. Knowing these swimmers, keep an eye on 3, 4, 5, and 6. Got some girls looking to qualify. All right. Rough seas ahead as we get ready for this splash and dash. Always my favorite part of the meet. All right, the time to watch is a 26.84. And they're off. That's a state cut. Into the wall. Rough seas, as promised. Concord out in front, followed closely by two LS swimmers. Katie getting ahead for the Warriors. That handoff is Delilah Palmer. Maya Particelli about to get in the water. She's in. Warriors currently sitting 1 and 3. Particelli not relenting. Into the wall. Isabel Murphy and team. That's a team of Mossy, Robinson, Goldman, and Murphy taking third place honors. Second place honors goes to Phillips, Nadzo, Ward, and Turretini from Concord. All right, we have a second heat of event number 17, girls 200-yard freestyle relay. Up in lane 1 for Concord. Yep, just confirming lane 1 for Concord is Green, Collins, Delapena, and Malov. In lane 3 for Concord, Chef, Casimiro Nunez, Clark, and Lipson. For the Warriors, it's Phelps, Caracas, Callender, and Ashley Lent. Those last two are divers. Callender and Lent, gotta love it. Stepping it up. In lane number 5 for Concord is Mowat, Benson, DeBlanc, and Quoto. And in lane 7 for Concord, it's Pinto, DeBlanc, Zimmerman, and Maroney. think that's Ashley Lent. That was Ashley. Well done. So first place honors for that heat goes to Phelps, Karakis, Callender, and Lent. Well done, girls. Great showing by Concord. Mowat, Benson, DeBlanc, and Quoto coming in second. Third place for that heat is Chef, Casimiro Nunez, Clark, and Lipson. All right, we got one heat in event number 18. This is the boys 200-yard freestyle relay. Be boiling some water here for sure. Up in lane 1, it's Michael Oit, Duracar, Kaufman, and Saxena. In lane 2 for the Warriors, Andrews, DeNormandy, Yazdani, and Willie. Lane 3, it's Malliot, Platt, Moran, and Cowan. Lane 4 for the Warriors, it's the Torpedo, Thomas Epic himself, G. Skells, Mateo Krebs, and the big Ladrisky Simon. In lane 5, it's Greya, Sturman, Eo, and Sean. In lane number 6, it's Barrera, McKenzie, Goodman, and Thompson. And 7, Sidorov, Forsyth, Goheel, and Forsyth. Leonce is in lane 8 with Rusk, Dimov, and Adam Mould. Couple divers in this heat as well. Krebs handing off to Simon. The Ginger Ninja himself hitting the wall. Taking the dub for the Warriors. So into the wall, it was Epic, Skelly, Krebs, and Simon, followed closely by Greya, Sturman, El, and Sean. Third place honors also up in lane 3 for AB. Malliot, Platt, Moran, and Cowan. All right. So that brings us up to event number 19, which is the girls' 100-yard backstroke. Sadie Butler's up in lane 1. Olivia Zhu is in lane 2 for the Warriors. Lily Soilis is in lane 3 for Concord. Logan Bulot in lane number 4 for the Warriors. Elena Lean in lane 5 for Concord. Corinne Bronson is in lane 6. Phoebe Rennie is in lane number 7 for Concord. And Claire Mobley, is in lane number 8. Ooh, strong start for Concord in that race. Concord looking 1, 2, and 3 at the moment. Bronson and Bulot turning it on. Concord going 1, 2, and 3. Bulot and Bronson taking 4 and 5. So Lana Lean taking the dub in that one. Lane 5. Couple state cuts in there. State time is 106.38 for the girls. All right. Heat number 2 for the girls. It's Cuozo. Cuozo in the lane number 1. McCormick in lane 2 for the Warriors. Martin in lane 3. Cecilia Mossy in lane 4 for the Warriors. Renier in lane number 5 for CC. Cam Bulot in 6. And Naomi Benyo in lane number 7. Heat number 2. Kara McCormick with some outside smoke up in lane 2. Gotta love that. Second place, also a little bit of outside smoke. Going to her teammate, Cam Bulot, in lane number 6. All right, we're going to transition over to event number 20. This is the boys' 100-yard backstroke. Benjamin Zhu is up in lane number 1 for AB. Tice Harden for the Warriors is in lane 2. Kevin Wang in lane number 3 for AB. Grant Jackson in lane number 4 for the Warriors. Omar Greya is in lane number 5. Finn Larson in 6. Akbulat is in lane number 7, and Aiden Rusk is in lane 8 for the Warriors. Lane 4, Grant Jackson. State time is a 58.46. Grant qualifying with that time, 57.79. Let's go. All right, we've got heat number 2, small heat coming up. Chris Chen is up in lane 1. Aramex Forsyth is in lane 3. Adrian John is in 4 for the Warriors. Braden Moran is in lane number 5. And Jacob Amarin is in lane number 6. Got Cece Mossy coming over to say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody, and hi, Miss Mahoney, if you're watching.
Shout out to Miss Mahoney. AB boys way out in front on this one. Aramex Forsyth taking the dub on that heat. All right, my favorite event of the evening. Event number 21. This is the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. I think it's the angriest of all the events. Sarah Fortier up from Concord in lane 1. MJ Phelps in lane 2 for the Warriors. Ainsley Hout in lane 3 for Concord Carlisle. Lydia Mossy in lane number 4 for Lincoln Sudbury. Reese Phillips is in lane number 5 right next to her. Hannah Robinson is in lane 6. Elizabeth Reeling in lane 7. And Nina Fregali rounding it out in lane 8 for the Warriors. Quick minute to just give the diving results for the team scores. Concord Carlisle 50, Lincoln Sudbury 28 for the boys. LS 45 and AB 30. And they are off. A long pull out for the girls. Underwater, so critical in the breaststroke. Oh, we got some outside smoke going on in lane number 7. That's Elizabeth Reeling. Close at the turn for the final 25. Reeling out in front. Lydia Mossy giving chase. Digging deep. Pole kid Reeling in first. Ainsley out in the number 2 spot. Lydia Mossy just behind her. All great times. So the state cut is a 1:16.48. I'm sure a bunch of these girls have already achieved some state cut times. Sectional cut for that race is a 1:17.84. So well within reach come DCL time for a few of those swimmers. Great race. We got a second heat. Lucia Eckler is in lane number 1. Maya Lipson in lane number 2, both for Concord Carlisle. Lil Sullivan is in lane 4. Allison Liu in lane 5. And Kathy Wang is in lane number 7 for Concord Carlisle. Allison Liu coming into the second half of this race. With teammate Kathy Wang. Allison Liu taking the dub in that heat. All right, event number 22. Boys 100-yard breaststroke. Michael Key is up in the number 1 lane for AB. Mateo Krebs is in lane 2 for the Warriors. Mikhail Sidorov is from AB is in lane 3. Andrew the Drewski, the Ginger Ninja, the Big Ladrewski Simon in lane 4. For the Warriors, Victor O is in lane number 5 for AB. Nico Barrera in lane number 6 for the Warriors. Kishon Gahil in lane number 7 for AB. And Luke Yazdani in lane number 8. Times to watch. For the 100 breast for the boys is a 107.2 and a state cut of a 104.96. It's that time of the season where these cuts get closer and closer every week. Barrera and Simon. Shot out of a cannon. Victor regaining some ground on that second 25 as they head into the second half. Barrera and Yazdani battling. Sectional cut for Simon. 107.17, just below the 107.2 required for sectionals. Taking the dub in that race as well. All right, we've got a heat number 2, 100-yard breaststroke. Ian Chen from AB is up in lane 3. Clark Thompson from the Warriors is lane 4. Prakal Saxena is in lane number 5. Adam Mould for the Warriors in lane number 6. And Maximilian Kaufman for AB in lane number 7. All right, turmoil on the deck as they get ready for the relays. All right. All right, that concludes event number 22. We are on to event number 23. This is the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. Up in lane number 1, we've got the team of Benson, Maroney, and Tonagila. I hope I really said that right. And Hosford. For the Warriors in lane 2, it's Goldman, Zoo, Bulot, actually the Bulot sisters in that one. We've got Cam and Logan in lane 2. In lane 3, it's Solis, Reynolds, Nadzo, and Hout. In lane 4, Lila Palmer, Tamara Popovsky, Katie Muntz, and Lorelei Hogan. In 5, it's Alana Lean, Turretini, Renier, and Reeling. In lane 6, the combination of Newbern, Graff, Bronson, and Isabel Murphy for the Warriors. In lane 7, it's Butler, DeBlanc, Sophie DeBlanc, and Kate DeBlanc in that team, and Butler. And in lane 8, it's Brumbaugh, de Normandy, Janigian, and Mobley. That's a strong Concord Carlisle relay out in front. Warriors giving chase. Getting a little ruckus on deck for Lorelei Hogan. In the water, closing the gap. It's getting loud. Hogan giving chase. Concord has just too much on her. Hell of a race. Hogan gave it her all, taking second place for her team. Concord taking 1 and 3 in that. So that team in lane 5, that's Lean, Turretini, Rennie, and Reeling, hanging on for the first place honors. Palmer, Popovsky, Muntz, and Hogan taking 2. Solis, Reynolds, Nadzo, and Hout taking number 3. And the combination of Goldman, Zhu, Bulot, and Bulot up in lane 2, taking the 4th spot. All right, as we wrap up that relay, going to get going here with the boys. This is our final event of the evening, event number 24. Up in lane 2 for the Warriors, it's Willov, Guo, Dimov, and John. For AB in lane 3, Platt, Zhu, Gohil, and Wang. In lane number 4 for the Warriors, the Torpedo, Thomas Epic, Grant Jackson, G. Skells, and Elijah Dimov. In lane number 5, it's Lou, Sean, Akbulat, and Greya. That's for AB. In lane number 6, Jin, Ollie Adams, Jacob Goodman, and Finn Larson. And in lane number 7 for AB, it's Amarin, Ian Chen. That's Chris Chen and Ian Chen, and Michael Key. Epic battling it out with, I believe that's Logan Plate. I'm sorry, no, that's Andrew Liu. Epic's got about a length on him now, but Liu is closing. As Epic hands off to Grant Jackson. Grant extending the lead for the Warriors. Jackson about to hand off to Grant Skelly. G. Skells hits the water. I'd like to say it's a comfortable lead, but after that girls' race, Lorelei Hogan closing the gap. Nobody is safe. G. Skells bringing it in. Elijah Dimov into the water. Dimov swimming angry. Dimov into the wall, securing the one spot. That is a state time for this relay. Sectional cut for that relay from AB. AB boys taking the 3rd spot as well. LS taking 4, so 1 and 4 for LS. 2 and 3 for AB. All right, and that is a wrap. I'll see if I can get the scores before I sign off. In the meantime, you can listen to the cheers from LS, Concord Carlisle, and Acton Bozboro. Once again, thank you for letting me butcher your family's names and allowing me to do this. Really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. All right, stand by while you guys listen to some cheers, and I'll see if I can find the scores. All right. So unofficial scores is for the boys, Lincoln Sudbury 107, Acton Bozboro 75. For the girls, Concord Carlisle 115, Lincoln Sudbury 71. All right, everybody, that's a wrap from Atkinson Pool. Thank you so much for being here today. We'll catch you on the next one.